Ladies and gentlemen, a pleasant good evening, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Louis Sports Network. Hope everybody is having a wonderful Tuesday evening. Before we get started, make sure you guys do the favor for me of hitting that like button, hitting the subscribe button. Make sure those post notifications are turned on. Make sure you're sharing on your social media platforms. Truly appreciate it. Second straight video in the building, man, guys. Like I said, without you guys, there is no me. So definitely want to say, give my deepest gratitude to all you guys, man. And thank you for always tuning in. I definitely appreciate it. Like I said, it always goes a long way. On to the video. So the reason that I wanted to do this one was really to get on more so about Klay Thompson from the Golden State Warriors. Because if there's one thing I've noticed about getting back to LeBron fans, for example, they talk about Klay Thompson as if Klay was averaging an insane amount of points to where it was just so insurmountable that the Golden State Warriors were just this unbeatable juggernaut that LeBron had to go up against and what he had to face. Well, here's the one thing that I have to dispel. And the reason I'm going to dispel this is because we're going to look at Klay Thompson's NBA Finals career. Because you would have sworn, because I got some things that I got to tell y'all about Klay Thompson's NBA Finals career, that's going to shed some light as to why I continuously say that names does not equate to production. Just because your name is Klay Thompson, Steph Curry, and you are multiple-time All-Stars and a unanimous MVP in this and this, your production is what tells you about your value. And I'm going to say this about Klay Thompson because I know what they're going to say. Well, his defense doesn't show up on the score sheet, but you would think that Klay is this amazing two-way player. Klay is one of the greatest shooters, but I'm going to tell you something about his NBA Finals career, and that's he is being way overhyped for excuses for your man LeBron James, and here's why. Klay Thompson played in 6 NBA Finals. We're going to look at his statistics from 2015, and from 2015 to 2022, and I saw all the games, ladies and gentlemen, so it's like you can't even, I'm going to see if you could try to counter with this one. Try to give me a convincing argument, because I'm going to guarantee you that you're probably not going to come with one. 2015, first ever NBA Finals for Klay Thompson. And it's crazy because at that point, LeBron James had been to, 5 NBA Finals? Yes, 5 NBA Finals up to that point. This was his 6th Finals appearance at that time. Golden State, most of the players on that team making their first Finals appearance. Klay Thompson's numbers: 15.8 points, 4.3 rebounds, and 1.7 assists in 6 games. Shooting splits under 41%, 30% from the three-point line, 91% from the free throw line. Best game of the series, he scored 34 points in Game 2. In Game 4, he only scored 9 points, in which the Cavaliers lost by 21 points. Game 6, he scored 5 points on 2 of 7 from the field. So 40, 30, 91 splits in 2015. And that was Klay's first Finals. But LeBron fans would have you think he averaged 25 to 30 points. Anyway, let's go to 2016. Golden State's unanimous MVP Steph Curry led 73-19 with basically pretty much the same roster. Klay Thompson's NBA Finals averaged 19.6 points, 3 rebounds, 1.9 assists in 7 games in which the Cavaliers came back from 3-1. Klay Thompson shot just under 43%, 30% from the three-point line. 42.7%, 35% from the three-point line, and shot 78% from the free throw line, averaging 19 points. So he didn't even average 20. Had a 9-point game in Game 1. This is Klay's 3rd NBA Finals game in which he scored under 10 points. And this was when they had that historic collapse, and he had 14 points in Game 7 on 6 of 17 from the field. As a matter of fact, Klay shot 15 out of 38 in the last 2 games of the series. Now, let's continue. Going to 2017. Because like I said before, you would swear this is when they get KD. And they have the core of him, Draymond, Steph, Klay, And Iguodala, if you want to add him, because according to them, it's, they have 5 All-Stars. They have 4 All-Stars. Notice that LeBron fans constantly moving the goalposts. 2017 with KD, 16 points, 4 rebounds, 2.2, 5 rebounds, 2.2 assists in a 5-game series. Shooting splits, 42%, so again under 43%. 42.5% from the 3-point line, 71% from the free throw line. He actually digressed from the free throw line in a 3-year stretch. Now, we're going to go to the very next year, 2018. So you see that his 3-point shooting actually improved, but his statistics pretty much kind of remained the same. He didn't shoot the ball well. Now let's go to 2018. In a 4-game sweep, shooting splits, 48% from the field, 43% from the 3-point line, shot 80% from the free throw line. So pretty solid splits. Averaged 16 points, under 4 rebounds, 1 assist in 4 games. But again, you would swear LeBron fans, you would think that he averaged like 26, 27 points per game when they got Kevin Durant, or even in any of his final appearances. So through 4 finals appearances, ladies and gentlemen, 15.8, 19.6, 16.8, and 16 points per game. Klay did not average 20 in any of the 4 final series against LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Didn't even average 20. Now let's go to the very next year, 2019. Klay's best statistical finals of his career against the Toronto Raptors in 6 games, in which Klay played 5 of them. And if people remember, he got injured when he scored midway through the 3rd quarter. He had 30 points. Klay was on his way to a 40-point game. Look at these finals numbers against the Raptors, and this is the team that's led by Kyle Lowry and Kawhi Leonard and Pascal Siakam and OG Anunoby, who was out injured. He averaged 26 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists in 5 games because he missed one of the games due to injury. Shooting splits, 54% from the field, 58% from the 3-point line, 87% from the free throw line. 54, 58, 88 splits in which he did not score under 20 points in any single one of those games. His highest point total was 30, lowest point total was 21. And he only had 1 game in which he shot bad, which was 9 of 21, but that's it. He shot 8 out of 17 in game 1, 10 out of 17 in game 2, 11 of 18 in game 3? Yeah, actually game 3 because he missed game 4. 9 of 21 in game 5, and then game 6 before he tore his ACL, he was 8 out of 12 from the field. Basically, what I'm trying to tell you guys is Klay Thompson would have been Finals MVP if the Golden State Warriors would have beaten the Toronto Raptors in this 7-game series. If they would have beaten the Toronto Raptors in this 7-game series, Klay Thompson would have been Finals MVP. And look at the numbers he put, 26. He did not score under 20 in any of those games. But in his first 2 NBA Finals, he had 3 games in which he was under 10 points. And this was against LeBron's Cavaliers. His best statisticals finals was a non-LeBron team up to that point. 2022, his last NBA Finals. He averaged 17 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists in 6 games. Klay Thompson only shot the ball well once in those finals, and that would be game 5, in which he was 7 of 14. Look at his shooting splits for these finals. 35% from the field, 35% from 3. He shot 100% from the free throw line. 35, 35, 100 splits. Free throw line, amazing. Didn't miss a single free throw. But 35%, those are below field goal percentage is awful. And 3-point shooting is below average for Klay Thompson standards. Below average. He shot 40% in 3 of the 6, 40% or better in 3 of the 6 NBA Finals from the 3-point line. He had 2 series in which he shot 30% from the 3-point line. 30. And Klay Thompson, in 4 of the 6 finals, he shot 40% or low. He shot 42% or lower. The only time that he had the best production was against the Kawhi Leonard, Kyle Lowry-led Toronto Raptors. That's it. That's it. But LeBron fanboys, oh, they had to deal with Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson did not average, in 5 of 6 NBA finals, Klay didn't even average 20 points per game. Ladies and gentlemen, he didn't even average 20, except for 1. And the 17 here, this is a result of missing 2 years with an Achilles injury and an ACL. But the revisionist fanboys would have you think Klay Thompson was unbelievable in these finals, that there was nothing LeBron could do. There was nothing he can do. So like I said, this is what happens when you brag about a name and glaze and put it all the way to the top of heaven. But yet you look at the production and you're like, well, where's the production? Doesn't match the praise of his All-Star appearances. Klay was a 3-time All-Star. He made the All-Star team in 2015, 2016, 2017, but his NBA Finals numbers were never really impressive. Made the All-Star team in 2018. Numbers weren't really impressive. Regular season-wise, they were pretty good, 20 point per game plus. But in the NBA Finals, he shot well from the 3-point line in 3 of the 6, but in 5 of the 6 didn't even average 20. And in 4 of those games, he shot below 42% or lower. That's it. So we got to dispel this narrative. So ladies and gentlemen, I know this is a little bit of a longer video, but I'm going to be putting them up in the video just to show you the splits. So ladies and gentlemen, there's your boy Nut with Louis with another one. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section. Bless up, live, laugh, love. Thank you guys for watching.